Hi everyone! In this video we're going to make one of my favorite dishes for winter, fish and chips. There's something so special and magical about fish and chips, especially when the weather is cold. It's something that you can prepare in about 20 minutes. Everybody loves it because of the crispy golden skin outside the fish and the french fries and the tartar sauce where everything comes together. It's a meal to enjoy and just indulge with. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make the chips part of the fish and chips. That meaning I'm going to make some french fries. I have some potatoes here. I've cut them in the shape of french fries, and what I did was I've let them soak in salted water for about 30 minutes. They get rid of their starch a little bit. I was about to say nişasta, what we call it in Turkish. So they get rid of their starch a little bit, and which will make them more crispy and nicer. I'm now going to drain it. And I'm going to pat them dry with a paper towel. It's important that you get rid of the excess moisture before you transfer them into oil. It's much safer that way as well. And I'm going to transfer them to the hot frying oil. I have about 2 fingers high. My English sucks sometimes, I know. I have about a cup of frying oil in my pan. And I'm going to fry the potatoes until they're golden in color. Voila, I have the ingredients of the tartar sauce in front of me. So while that's cooking up, into the mayonnaise here, I'm adding some capers, and I'm going to write down all the ingredients along with their measurements down in the description box so you can check that out. I'm adding some mustard, some pickled cucumbers. Pickles is a must. Some green onions, some parsley. You can do dill as well if you want. I sometimes add dill too because it goes great with fish. And I'm going to get in a couple drops of lemon juice in here so that it gives some acidity. Give it a nice mix. Mix everything together. And that's it. Now, let's make the tempura. So, I've got a bigger bowl in front of me, and I'm adding some flour, some baking powder, salt, and I'm getting in about 200 milliliters of beer in here. You can use, if you don't want to use beer, you can use some mineral sparkling water as well. I want a thick, nice and thick tempura dough because I want it to cover our fish nicely. And that's ready too. And the fries are done as well. I'm now going to transfer the fries to a parchment paper. And I'm going to salt the potatoes as soon as they're out of the oil so that they get the flavor of the salt once they're nice and hot. And now it's time to fry up the fish. I'm using haddock, but you can use any type of white fish you want. And I'm simply going to cut them in half. Covering them nicely. With the tempura dough and transferring them to the frying oil. And when putting this in the frying oil, always start from here and put it against yourself so that you don't get any oil on you. So that's going to stay in there for about 5 minutes. I'm going to flip it over when I see the crunchy and the golden color of the other side, and fish and chips are going to be ready. And voila, it's ready. So I'm going to take some of the tartar sauce. I'm going to get in here. Oh, the fish is so soft. It looks amazing. I'm going to give it a taste. I'm definitely going to burn myself. I always do, but I'm not British, but I can definitely say that this would make Britain proud. It's so good. That thin layer of golden crust outside with the super soft fish inside. It's amazing. Best thing I could eat right now. Please get into your kitchens and try out this recipe. If you do try, don't forget to leave your comments down below. I share a lot of easy breezy, delicious recipes. I share mostly Turkish recipes, but as you can see, I share some international recipes as well. So don't forget to subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Bye!